So Cindy here over at Bucket List Coach Web Show, another amazing excursion over at Dana Wharf. So what do you do here?
Hi, so I'm a deckhand naturalist and photographer for Dana Wharf. So I wear a lot of hats, and it's definitely a really fun job. It's fun to be out on the water. You never know what you're going to see. So yeah.
So what's the best part about your job?
Best part?
Photography,
There's so many
deckhand?
to pick from. Yeah, I think just being able to see the animals, and then especially if it's with like our humpback whales, you get to know them kind of on a first name basis, which is based on their tails. Each one has a very unique tail. You can actually upload it to a website called Happy Whale, and they'll tell you where that whale's been spotted. So I think it's really fun when you see an animal that you've seen before and you can kind of track its history. You get really attached to it. It's definitely a cool personal way to go whale watching.
So tell me a little bit about the common dolphin.
Common dolphin, they're one of my favorites. Even I think their name is a bit misleading. Despite them being common, they are very exciting to see. They just have that name because they're found almost worldwide. So they're a common species to see. But they're really small. They're about like 4 to 6 feet. When they're babies, they're about 19 inches. They're really cute. Sometimes they have little wrinkles too if they're like very fresh from their mom. They're a fun one to see because they're so acrobatic. They can leap up to like 20 feet in the air. They're really good at putting on a show, and especially when they all start to stampede, where they spend more time in the air than the water. It's super impressive to see. Like no matter how many times I see it, it's just the most amazing thing.
And how many did we see today? Do you know what the count is?
Oh, I don't know the count. I would have to say it's definitely probably in the hundreds. They say for every one that used to get the surface, it's about 5 to 7 below. So your numbers kind of add up very quickly with them.
Well, thank you so much. So, guys, make sure that you check out this excursion and definitely follow Dana Wharf Sport Fishing and also whale watching. They also have an amazing wine cruise and the most amazing deckhands here in SoCal, for sure.
So if you're curious how deep the water is where you're at right now, it's 1,575 feet.
Another bucket list here in SoCal. This is Cindy over at Bucket List Coach Web Show. Happy National Dolphin Day. Look at that. Dana Wharf whale watching. You can also go to my website, book this excursion, Bucket List Coach, traveltours.com. Now back to the harbor. And thank you, Dana Wharf Sport Fishing and whale watching. Hello, this is Cindy over at Bucket List Coach Web Show. This is a testimony for Dana Wharf Sport Fishing and whale watching. If you want to mark it off your bucket list, definitely check it out here in Dana Point. A must for your SoCal bucket list. I highly recommend it. Just very excited to mark this off my bucket list. Thank you so much, and make sure that you check out Dana Wharf Sport Fishing and Dana Wharf whale watching.